Hello and welcome to the Bike Sanctuary. My name's Ben and today I'm going to be talking you through this Ninja 1000 SX. Now you're probably already sitting there thinking, no that's not, that's a Z1000 SX, and you'd be right. Around 2018-19 Kawasaki made some changes to bring us in line with the European and American market. So effectively what it means is all Zs are naked, all faired bikes are Ninjas. So there's some useless trivia for you. So let's get into this. It's a Z1000 SX. This is the facelifted model that they did in 2019. There were lots of changes, lots of minor improvements to a bike that in my opinion is one of the best sports tourers on the market today. This particular one is in really nice condition. It's obviously the touring version with Panniers. It's covered just over 6,000 miles from new, all the keys, all the service history. She's pretty much ready to rock. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of the bike and tell you a little bit more about it. So started at the front, 17-inch wheels. Unusually for this bike, it's got round discs instead of wavy discs, but they're 320mm with 4-pot radially mounted brakes, which are pretty phenomenal, I have to say. This is quite a big bike and it's got loads and loads of stopping power. It's got Kawasaki's traction control and ABS system that work in harmony together and really help to stop this bike. The tyres on this are made by Michelin. They're in good condition. Sorry, beg your pardon, Metzler, not Michelin. They're pretty much brand new. They're in really good condition. Upside down forks fitted to the bike as standard, and they are adjustable. So if you were going two up, taking lots of luggage, you can make some adjustments. The colour of this bike is listed as grey. There is more black on this bike than there is grey in my opinion. The black is metallic and so is the grey. It looks really nice and got a few little sort of green accents in there. In terms of body wear and tear, you're going to find the normal marks, perhaps on the belly pan from stone chips and stuff like that, but there are no major marks, scratches, dings or dents to speak of on this bike. It's very clean and very tidy. As we come down this side, you can see we've got the standard exhaust, standard 17-inch rear again, matching Metzler tyre on the back, really good condition. You can see there is some remote adjustment on the rear shock there, so that is one of the nice modifications they made to the Z1000 SX over the years, was to put that remote adjuster on there, and obviously if you are going touring with panniers and stuff like that, you are going to want to put some preload on there, and previously with the shock being buried in the frame like it is horizontally, it was always difficult to adjust, so that's a nice thing to have. Genuine Kawasaki panniers. These are color coded. There's a few tiny little marks just on the side of these panniers, always the case where the panniers get taken off in a hotel room, chucked on the floor, and they do get marked. Other than that, they're very clean and tidy. They're quite deep, but if you were serious about commuting on this bike, I would probably invest in a top box as well and do away with the panniers and just use panniers for touring. That is entirely your choice. The seat on these bikes is very comfortable. It's quite a high seating position. I'm 5'11" and I'm on the balls of my feet quite comfortably, but something to consider there. It's a really comfortable riding position. Your back is ever so slightly bent, but the bars are quite high, so for touring it's really nice. Pillion seat on this is improved from the previous model. It's a lot thicker, the pad is a lot thicker. Great big pillion grab rails here, really comfortable for pillion use. On the tank, we've got the genuine Kawasaki tank pad, nice little thing, just stops marking the tank. There is pre-installation for a tank bag to clip onto on here as well. We can take that off if you want, but it's nice to have if you're going touring. As we go around the front, you can see the revised headlights, the revised setup are very similar to last year's bike, or the last year's bike, but ever so slightly improved aerodynamically. The screen on these is semi-adjustable. It does pop up and pop down. It's a manual system. You just push, I don't know if you can see it, you just push this little switch down here and the screen does move up or down. I think if you were serious about touring, you'd maybe want to put a slightly taller screen on. Again, I'm 5'11", with the screen in its highest position. It does chuck the air up over the top of my head, but I think if you were 6'1", 6'2", you might just catch that on your helmet. You might have already clocked, the bike is fitted with an electronic Scott oiler. I'll tell you about that in a second, but let's just dive back into the left hand side of the bike. Again, cosmetically very clean and tidy. You know, the bike's been well maintained and looked after. It is fitted with the Kawasaki quick shifter. It's a really nice system, just retards the ignition enough to give you clutchless upshifts, and that system works very well. Towards the back, the bike is fitted with the standard chain and sprockets, And as I already mentioned, the rear tyres in good condition. Obviously, all of this stuff we go over and check during our pre-delivery inspection. The bike will arrive with you ready to ride. So if it needs an updated service, that sort of stuff, we always take care of that before it arrives with you. And again, on this side, you've got a matching pannier to the other side. So again, back up to here, it comes with 2 keys, standard Kawasaki immobiliser system. The electronic Scott oiler is a system that lubricates the chain automatically. It's a really good system. They've been around for a long time. If you're not familiar with that system, go and do some research and you'll see exactly how it works. Another update to the bike when they facelifted it was this really nice TFT system. It's all controlled on the left-hand bars, which look quite intimidating because there's loads of switch gears here. Starting on the left, obviously heated grips. This gives you control of the dash, so your power modes, your traction control, your quick shifter, all that stuff is controlled here. This is your cruise control. So again, it's another nice addition to this bike, another nice thing to have if you're going touring. Cruise control works really, really well on this bike. It's not for everyone, but I quite like it. Once you learn to trust it, it's a good system. So your dash layout here, gear position, fairly standard stuff. Fuel, your current mode, so we're currently in sport and the quick shifter is active. Your rev counter is going to go across the top here. You've got your speed, your mileage, so this bike is covered 6,282. All your fuel consumption information here, temperatures, external temperatures. It's bloody freezing in here as you can see, and obviously your clock. Let's give her a start up for you. It's a lovely sounding engine, really punchy as well. About 145 brake horsepower these are, so when you're 2 up with your luggage, it pulls like a freight train. Really, really torquey, very smooth, very well refined. Obviously this motor it's a 1050 as near as makes no difference in line 4, so it's been around for quite some time. Kawasaki have really refined it during the time that it's been available. This bike's going to come with 3 months warranty. It will come with free delivery within England and Wales. We can deliver to Scotland for a small charge. And of course, we offer all the usual dealer facilities like finance, part exchange. We do clothing, we do accessories, and we do free fitting on anything that's purchased with the bike as well. So if you want anything, you're going to get it fitted for free as well. If you're interested or if you've got any questions, we're on all the socials. We've got WhatsApp. Pick up the phone and ask us any questions that you've got, or come into the showroom, have a coffee, try the bike on for size. That's going to be it for me. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.